Hello and welcome to the Bristol Rovers Snowboard and Skiing Club for a very special anniversary video because today, 2nd of February 2022, is exactly 10 years since I started Bristol Rovers Snowboard and Skiing Club, or as it was back then, Bristol Rovers Snowboard Club. We diversified about 3 or 4 years in and allowed skiers to join as well. So I just wanted to put a video down there and really talk about the future of Bristol Rovers Snowboard and Skiing Club and some of the media channels, social media places, and what we're doing with them. Now, I'm sure I don't need to highlight to anyone what's been going on over the last two and a half years, and that is the pandemic due to COVID-19. And what that's meant for Snowboard Club is really been struggling around trying to get content. So I actually haven't been on a snowboard holiday abroad for, God, it's probably getting around to like it is 3 seasons I think we haven't been. Went to Scotland in 2018. Did we go after that? I can't remember if we went after that, maybe in 2019, start of 2019. And then, apart from a trip to Tamworth not long ago, there's been nothing because can't get anywhere. I was hoping that we would have had a holiday away back in Morzine for a week in January this year, so basically about 5 weeks ago. Unfortunately, our dear friends France, after we spent so much money holidaying with them, decided that Omicron was more of a concern, and they shut down any entry from good old England. So that was the end of that. So that holiday was cancelled. I was very upset about that at the time, and I pinned a lot of hopes. I wanted to do a lot of things for this channel actually, so I'd film a lot of stuff and get a lot of new footage, put it on, a lot of new content. But that all went by the by. Now we're in a situation now where things seem to be levelling out with COVID, but really it feels to me a lot like I felt last year, where I thought, right, this is the end of it, it's going now. And so I don't feel in any way confident in booking any more holidays. Because I'll be honest with you, I booked the trip to Morzine for January 2022. I booked that in January 2021. All year, it was getting my hopes up about it, looking forward to it, prepping for it, going to Tamworth, get my feet back in on the board, and yeah, just all went to pot really. So it was a bit of a downer that really. Now I don't want to dwell on downers like that, but also I've got to be a bit realistic about this channel and about what we're doing. Now this being YouTube and Instagram being Instagram, there's no great need or hurry to be shutting anything off, and I'm certainly not going to do that. So this YouTube channel will stay for as long as YouTube allow it to be on there. Same with the Instagram account. And if one day we manage to go away snowboarding sometime in the future, I will record some new footage, some new content that's actually snow sport related, and then we'll put it on there. So, you know, these channels aren't going anywhere, but they are going to go quiet for the next, well, potentially the next year. The reason is we're talking about content. I'm just running out of things to put on there. I did have a bit through lockdown where I was doing a lot of chat about the fit fans we did. That was just before lockdown, and then the fitness that followed that, which is essential if you're going on a snow sports holiday. But there's only so much of that we can do, or certainly I can do. And I've got to a stage with my fitness now where I'm just concentrating on a bit of a sort of lifestyle change in a way. So trying to drink less, trying to eat more healthy, do more exercise. That's certainly a lot of that stuff is now fairly embedded. Certainly a lot different from 3 years ago. And we're just going to carry on with that. So there's nothing new I can tell you about fitness that I haven't already shown you or you already know because it's common sense. So yeah, there's no content. That's the bottom line. And I don't want to keep dragging things out to try and create pseudo content for the channels. So, since it's a 10-year anniversary, let's just leave Bristol Rovers Snowboard and Skiing Club on a back burner. we've had 10 good years of it, well, say 7.5 good years. And then we'll come back to it one day. These channels, this one and Instagram, going to stay the same. But I'm going to do a few changes. So on Facebook, I've got a Facebook page, Bristol Rovers Snowboard and Skiing Club. Again, that's sort of fairly static. I can just add to it whenever I want. I think the pages do go dormant, but apart from that, it will stay on there. So we're going to keep the Facebook page. Also on Facebook, there's a chat group, which I did use for the start of, I think it was when we went to Scotland, just to get sort of any newbies into the conversation and make them feel involved with the snowboard club, etc. That, realistically, I think there's only about bloody 10 people in it now, so I'm just going to delete it. So if you look for the snowboard club, Bristol Rovers Snowboard and Skiing Club chat group, that's going to be deleted. It's going to go disappear. We've also got a Twitter account. Again, without any sort of content to put on there, lately all I've been putting on there is stuff to do with other things that I do, like for instance Gasbutio tabletop football. If you don't know what that is, check it out. It's a Bristol Rovers themed Subbuteo social media entity, I suppose, and it's certainly been a lot more populated than and a lot more followed than the Bristol Rovers Snowboard and Skiing Club. So I'm thinking, in fact I'm going to do this, so anyway, the Twitter is going to change to a Gasbutio tabletop football Twitter account. I don't use it for snowboard and stuff anyway. I think the last thing I put on there was actually to do with Subbuteo, and that will enable me within the Gasbutio framework to reach out to other Subbuteo people and stay in contact with them, so it'll become a bit more of a useful tool for that. So yeah, the Twitter's not going to exist for Snowboard Club anymore. Oh, I just spilled my tea on me. Let's have a sip of tea while we're here. So you're not going to see, and I know there's not a lot of you fans out there, it's more a curiosity thing than anything, but you're not going to see a lot of stuff from Bristol Rovers Snowboard and Skiing Club over the next year. There's basically going to be nothing, unless something peculiar and really essential crops up. Nothing's going to happen. And the Twitter's going to change. Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram will stay the same. If we ever do get to go snowboarding again, I will add to them then. But really, that's that. 10 years. Glory days. Now put on the back burner until real normality returns. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you, and hopefully I'll be able to create some snow sports content sometime in the future. But until then, up the gas.